Listen, I'll talk about Mass Effect 3 when we start the stream, but ultimately, I think I just don't care. Like the Reaper, Saren, Mass Effect 1, pretty scary, pretty good. I could get behind it, I could understand his motivations. Mass Effect 2, character-driven, Ocean's 11. Gather everyone, get a little crew going. Fight back against the Collectors. Yeah, I can get on board. Mass Effect 3. Reaper armies here. Everything's fucked. Alright guys, good run. Maybe we should have just agreed with Saren in the first game. Could have saved us all some time. So instead, I'm going to show you a speedrun of Elden Ring. Slayer of Birmingham says, hi, new here. Slayer, not only are you about to see a speedrun of Elden Ring, you're about to see me in a t-shirt. Because, and I warn you all, it is absolutely hot as balls over here in the UK. When I put, so what happens, I actually put my white shirt on, and I put my vest on as well, and holy crap, man, I just sweated through it. I'm sweating now. It's just insanely warm. And everyone's like, oh, don't you have aircon? No. Nowhere in the UK has aircon. We don't even know what that is. You say air conditioning in the UK, you get deported to America. We're going to do a no-hit speedrun of Elden Ring. There are a couple of caveats with that. I'm allowed to get hit. That's, apart from that, complete speedrun. Technically, this is actually a speedrun. Now, you can't prove that it's not. I didn't say it was going to be a fast speedrun. I said it's going to be a speedrun. So you guys best get ready. Let's get ready for me doing some serious Elden Ringing. Where is my uniform? It's on the floor next to me in a pile of sweat. That's where it is. Don't ask for anything else. Now, I'm not the greatest Elden Ring speedrunner in the world. My personal best, I think, right now stands at, I think, about 22 days. So if we can get it below that, I'll be pretty happy. We're going to start with a new game. I am also playing this offline because invaders that bug and glitch your game out, that's not the one. We don't want that at all. Are you guys ready? Who's played Elden Ring in the chat? You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for the intro movie where the old man for some reason makes that really sexual noise. You know, where he's like, a war from which no lord arose. And then there's a moment he goes, oh, arise now, you tarnished. You dead, who yet live. That bit. I love that bit. For some reason, there's just a random sexual noise halfway through. The guy was really getting into it. And the audio director was clearly sat there going, I'll allow it. Keep going. Let's see where this is going to go to. The actor, he didn't even mean to do it. That's just what happens when you go in for it. Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. Oh my god, yeah, the actors got into this. So, some of you are wondering what's the build going to be? Perfect is what it's going to be. So, Vagabond. Oh, good. I'm glad that the... you can't see this, but if I just move myself out of the way for a second. You see in the bottom left-hand corner it says, select base for creating your character. E is OK, Q is back, F is show attributes, and G is help. And that's great, game, but I'm using an Xbox controller, so none of that applies to me. I don't know what you want me to press. So if I do something dumb in the game, it's because the game is telling me one button and I'm just pressing another button. Press G. There's a G button on the controller. There is not a G button on this controller. Believe me, I have looked for years and have never found the spot where the G is. Is that a 360 controller? God, yeah, the best Xbox. Do you guys want a random fact? The Xbox 360 controllers are one of the few controllers that's USB that will plug into and play with a Windows PC immediately. Now, these things are valuable now. This is a wired Xbox 360 controller, and you cannot find these for love nor money because they just work really well in PCs, which is great. Yeah, that's all Xbox controllers. Yeah, but I stopped caring about the Xbox after the 360 because I had other stuff going on. And the PlayStation 4 came out. Where's the chest hair? It's still there. It's just covered in sweat. But let's be real, the Xbox 360 was the best Xbox, and then the PlayStation 2 was the best PlayStation. Why are you dressed like a 46-year-old cool dad? Because it's 1 billion degrees in the UK, and I just couldn't be bothered to wear a shirt. Look, there's sweat going on already. This shirt, I swear to God, if this shirt shows sweat up, Gamer Subs, we're going to have a word. I've even got some next to me. This stuff has been it's green. I didn't realize that I'd chosen the green flavor because now it's going to chroma kids. Hang on, we can use that to read the screen. Vagabond. If I need to show you guys something down at the bottom of the screen, I can actually just use the green Gamer Subs flavor to show you where all the buttons are. This is great. This is invisible flavor. Yeah, basically right now I'm cosplaying as a salt lick. That's what I'm doing. Has anyone ever licked a salt lamp? I was tempted to one day. I've got a salt lamp in this room. I've never licked it. I've always wanted to. Just, you know, sometimes I wonder what it would be like to be a horse. Because they have a big salt rock thing, don't they, that they lick. This speedrun's going well. I want you to all understand that the timer is running right now. The timer's happening. This is part of the speedrun. This is probably why my speedrun isn't great. We need to be super duper balanced. Because what you all forget is that when you play Elden Ring, if you level one stat more than the other stats, it's not really fair. So I think we need to have the balanced class. Name. So we've had Lust Tea, the Argonian maid. We've had Rust Tea Milk. We've had Lust Tea in Mass Effect. I will get back to Mass Effect 3. The reason I'm not playing Mass Effect 3 right now is I just don't care about it. There we go. So what else have we got? What's up with the t-shirt? Don't forget your fashion etiquette. So it's really warm in the UK, so I've had to go with this. Musty. It's got to be something that rhymes with Lust Tea, Crusty. He's looking a little bit crusty right there. That's kind of true. We've got a little bit of the crustiness going on. Trusty. I vote musty. Some people busty. We've had lusty. We haven't had busty. Do I lift? I do lift. I've actually got weights on the floor next to me. I picked them up once and they were quite heavy, so I put them down. And then I picked them up again and then I put them down. I thought, there's a thing here. I'm getting it. I'm going to do this. Tasty, tarnished tea, hefty. But what build are we going to go for? We're going to go for a totally balanced build. So it needs to rhyme with musty. It needs to rhyme with musty, busty, lusty, trusty, dusty. Dusty would work, actually, because it's a very dusty game. Just call them usty. Thrusty. Now, if we're going to use a thrusting weapon, Thrusty is quite a good one there. That's a decent one. I kind of like Thrusty. So, Thrusty what? Thrusty pole? Because we've had the Lusty Argonian maid, we've had Rusty Milk, we've had Lusty... Oh, this is good. Thrusty Spear. We can't call him not Garrus. We can't cross the streams with games like this. We can't go across. Thrusty Tarnished. Thrusty Tarnished could work. I quite like that. As that is what we are. I think Thrusty Tarnished goes quite well with that one. Been looking forward to a continuation of Mass Effect 3. Strange that you don't like it. I do agree Mass Effect 1 was the most polished. I think the problem is that most people played Mass Effect 1, then they had like a couple of years break. Then Mass Effect 2 came out, then they had a few years break. Then Mass Effect 3 came out, and then they enjoyed it based on, having a bit of time away from it. Whereas I played 1, then 2, then 3. So I went from, the Reapers are coming, but nobody believes us, but we've saved the world from the Reapers. Then, the Reapers are coming, but nobody believes us, but we've saved the world from the Reapers. Now it's back to, the Reapers are here, but nobody believes us. At some point, Saren was just right. At some point, I'm looking back at all of the stuff that's gone. We've lost the Normandy. Again. We need to go and get our crew back together. Again. We need to go and do all this. Again. At some point, I'm thinking, just leave me with the Normandy and give me the crew and I'll deal with this. I don't want to fight the Council's incompetence as well as the Reapers. I need a bit of a break from Mass Effect constantly. Last name Cheese, like Chuck E. Cheese. We can't call ourselves Thrusty Cheese, although we are going to be cheesing the game. So maybe we could call ourselves Thrusty Cheese. Thrusty Cheese. I don't like that name because he's only wearing a loincloth. It puts very bad images in my mind. Okay, we'll go with Thrusty Cheese. Is he a young man? Is he an old man? Is he mature? Is Thrusty Cheese a mature cheese? Or is he an aged cheese? I think he's an aged cheese. Origin, wretch, that's fine. Yes. Keepsake, what would he have? He would probably have a golden seed, because that's one of the ways we can cheese the game and get the flask slightly better earlier in the game. That's what we need. We're not doing cracked pot, we're doing golden seed. I mean, what else could we do? Attracts enemies' aggression. That would make the game even harder. We're not doing the boiled prawn because it's basically pointless. We're going with the golden seed because I'm going to be struggling enough with this run. That's fine. We don't need to change him at all. That's what he looks like right now. That's your hero. That's Thrusty Cheese. Right there. Jaundice mode. Start the game with this character. Absolutely. Is Mass Effect finished? No, I just decided that the Reapers can have the universe. On reflection, Saren was right. Let's all get ready for the voice actor doing that weird sexual bit.
To abandonment our story by the greater will.
Wait for it.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome dung-eater. And Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Ear boy. And us. Okay.
Cross the fog to the lands between.
It's like we ordered He-Man on a Wish.
And become the Elden Lord.
I completely forgot what we made the character look like. The intro was so good, I wasn't expecting our own little abomination to... Oh god, we've got to stick for hours with this dude. There he is. Aged to perfection. That's our guy. Thrusty Cheese.